How y'all feel out there? Do you feel good? I said, do you feel good? Come on.
The groove feel good when it make you move. Make your next move your best move. I said the groove feel good when it make you move. Make your next move your best move. It feel good, don't it? It feel good. It feel good cause you know it's good. Hey, it feel good, don't it? It feel good. It feel good cause you know it's good.
What's up, good people? Safari Tourist here again, bringing you the after-sold information absolutely free. Please remember to subscribe and like our channel if you've not done so. And if you're visiting for the first time, remember that notification bell so that you're notified next time we bring another video live. Please, straight to the point. 5 ways you can go from the investor visa E-2, EB2 to green card. Let's start with the EB2, the non-immigrant visa or the temporary investor visa. So it is the E2 visa is investment-based, temporary, non-immigrant. It's not an immigrant visa like the other categories of the visas. So you can buy or start a business depending on the criteria of eligibility, and you are allowed to live and work in the United States for that stint that you come here. So what are the best options of going from E2 visa to EB5? Let's explore the EB5 visa. The EB5 visa is an investment-based visa classification, and minimum amount you need is 900K or 850,000, depending on if you are investing within the marked areas. But if you are going outside the targeted employment areas or the agencies, then you will have to part with at least 1.2 million US dollars. And the EB5 category, you'll have to employ 10 full-time US workers, permanent residents or US citizens within the span of 2 years. And you are eligible for green card for yourself, for your spouse, and children under the age of 21 and unmarried. They can come together with you to the United States under the EB5 investment visa. So what are the requirements for EB5 visa? Investment in a new commercial enterprise in the United States. You must set up or buy a commercial enterprise or a business that is operational. Number 2, invest a minimum of 900,000 US dollars or 1.8 million if outside TA, the targeted area, employment areas. Those are those areas whereby the unemployment levels are so high. Number 3, create 10 jobs of US workers for US workers within those 2 years. Number 4, your funds should be at risk. They are not going to be deposited in a bank account as you pursue the paperwork without having operational or legitimate business in operation. Number 5, you must engage in management of the new commercial business. So you must be in the real art of business or the investment. You must run the business as the main actor. So what are the two advantages of going from E2, EB2 visa to EB5, or from EB5 to E2, EB2? The amount of investment injected varies, because the minimum requirement of EB5 is 900,000 US dollars to get EB5 visa. The job creation required within the 2-year span is for the 10 US workers, unlike EB2 visa where you need only 40,000 to 150, because there is no clear parameter of the law on the minimum amount. So, and there are no job creations within the span of 2 years. So, what are other options of getting a green card? Option 2. Number 1, we have tackled EB5 visa, and you have seen how you can juggle between EB2 visa and EB5. So the second option, you can get a green card through the employer sponsorship as an employee. So if a US company or employer has advertised jobs in the country or in the states and they are not able to get somebody with the same level of expertise that they need, they are allowed to solicit or seek for expertise from outside the country. And under what criteria or prevailing circumstances this can happen? Through the Department of Labor, they should be certified, and whoever they are going to hire will be hired through the certification of the Ministry of Labor and under the prevailing wage or more. So they are not going to give you underpayments because you're coming from another country, but they will pay you in accordance to the market wage rate or even more as per the agreements that you will strike. So what is the process of employer-sponsored green card? Number 1, labor certification process. So the company must be certified by the Ministry of Labor, and also you will undergo the certification process. If, for example, you're going through the academia perspective on the level to certify that you truly possess those abilities that were not able to be found within the United States under the criteria they hiring you, the employer will file the petition, Form I-140. Also, they will adjust your status through the application for the visa. What is next way you can earn a green card? Is through EB1A visa. You can get a green card through EB1 visa. Remember, this is the green card for the extraordinary abilities people. Who are these people? The people with the extraordinary abilities are those who have excelled in various levels of expertise, either through the arts, through science, or under STEM. procedure or category. So this does not require any employer. This is a self-petition. You can self-petition for yourself through the EB-1A visa. I understand it's a high standards to meet. There is no labor certification process either. And if you believe you have or you possess those extraordinary abilities, you're going to look at the criteria, and you have to fulfill 3 out of 10 of the criteria. You must be a member. You must have membership from maybe the social clubs on the area you have excelled. Maybe you have awards, all the medals you've won. Maybe you have the academic journals or citations. Those are part of the things that they look and they ascertain that really you have excelled in this area or in this category and you qualify for EB-1A visa. What are the other advantages on these criteria? You will work in the US as an extraordinary within the extraordinary field. If you can prove that one, then you have the visa. The third thing that they will look at is if your entry in the US will substantially benefit the United States in that area that you possess those extraordinary abilities. Let's go straight to point number 4, under which category you can also get a green card. You can get a green card through national interest waiver. Let's say EB-2 visa for green card. That's for national interest. When the company that is, or the employer who's hiring you, they realize that you have exceptional abilities and they petition a national waiver for you so that you don't undergo that labor process. And you are qualified for the visa, and as well as you get your green card to work. That is after they ascertain that you truly possess those extraordinary abilities and they don't have anybody within the country who can do the functions that you're going to perform, and you're not subjected to labor certifications. Yeah. So your company that is filing for the waiver should be labor certified as well. And also the visa should be merit based under the labor standards of the country. The last one is marriage based visa, or getting a green card through marriage. For example, maybe you are on a visit visa, or you came through these other visas and you fall in love with the American citizen. Then they petition for you and you are eligible for the conditional green card. That is the other easy way to get through. Please, that's all we have for you today. Keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep commenting and keep asking as we bring you this after sorting